Okay, so I'm going to attempt to show the difference in tools. Look, so usually on the way out to my field, I do a lot of, in order to get out there, but not reinforce pulling, I do a lot of, like I let them have the leash, and when they start pulling, good girl. So right now I haven't done anything with her. I let her kind of pull me out there, right? But you see, look, even after a hot dog. Hey, sweet thing. Oh, good. Hold on, hold on. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed, right? So so usually I'll kind of correct on the way out there, so that settles the energy down for one, and then and it helps not reinforce pulling on the way to get to where you're going. Typically, I would tell people, first off, it starts inside the door, but I would say like you get to your door, right here, you're gonna work it because there's no way you're gonna walk down around the block if your dog's pulling you all over the place right here, unless you kind of go off in the grass and let them sniff. All right. So, anyways, that's a tangent. Tangent number one. So walking. Let's see. Right. And then I'll get out there, and one of the first things I'll do is heel drills. Right. So look, there she's pulling. You can correct. Right. So look, when she starts pulling, give, correct. She starts pulling, give to get. Ah. And that's if you're going to let them walk like this, right? The more in front of you are, and you want to kind of come down shoulder length, right? Right. So if you let them walk in front, they're going to be more likely to start pulling. Right? Good girl. Right. So you see, early in the energy, she's starting to pick her energy up. Even if you don't like, I don't care about the position while we're walking because I'm doing the structure elsewhere, right? So just whatever. You can sniff whatever you want as long as you stay with me. But now you see the pace start picking up. You can be softer, right? You can let her fall back and see if she speeds up, right? The earlier in the energy, and the other part is this is kind of arbitrary, and I'm pretty sure the dog can't figure this out. I don't like them to get their legs past, right? So, right. So I say I don't care about position, as in the perfect position, but energy, right? So she's excited about a squirrel over there or something. Nah, probably use your verbal too. Ah, 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 ah. Right? Eh, kind of didn't slow her down, right? Usually when it's an energy thing, but you see, look. So now let's see what's so then now let's see slip lead, right? So with her, that's a correction. She's staring at the squirrel, and I'm already 3 steps up. Correct that, right? So if there's pressure already on it, you got to give to get. Now she might not start unless I give her the leash. Right? She's gonna start pulling. Just keep going. Good girl. Now I might have done corrected. So you know what I might do? Oh, then it won't be one video though. Shit, it's just kind of hard, right? So you see almost immediately a difference, right? Because we've changed. So one, her collar's a little bit loose, so it's all the way down, right? And even my slip lead is sliding down, right? Yeah, whatever, dude. You peed. I gave her a pee and a chance to poop. We walked around the little square part a couple times, so now she's kind of not gonna do it, right? So maybe we're not gonna be able to see the difference of tools, right? But a lot of times you just change it. So the last time she was here, he said, "Yeah, the healing has been hard, but we haven't been consistent with the tool." He said we went back to using the prong collar, right? So she's one that let me stop right. She's one. Let's give her a little sniff break so I can say, go ahead, break. She's one. They asked about using it sooner than I particularly like, but other people do. That's a good girl. Yeah. Right. Um. So they waited, and then they used when they got more into really wanting to walk, and they put it on. Uh. What's up, dude? Oh, what's up, dude? So let's see. So they waited and then went off it because she started doing good, and then she backslided, right, and has not been doing good. So what happens when you change the tool? You have to go back to not square one, but say you were at a 10 with the tool, you have to go back to like 5 or 6. You can't you can't expect the 10 without with when you change the stimulus, right, of the tool, you can't expect it to stay at a 10 unless it's been a long time. If you're trying to get off it like 2 weeks to a month, there's going to be some regression. That's the word I was looking for, regression. Hold on. Right. So there, it's fit good. It's sitting on, but not creating pressure. And now let's see if we see a difference. All right. So now you walk. Right. You guys can tell if you've seen when with Ginger, you can totally tell the difference. Like, all right. So look, good girl. Right. Yeah. Damn girl. It's because my hand's up high and I got to use my fist. Right. So now let's see if we get more focus. Good girl. Now, part of it could be because we're walking for a while. So, right. So when they get snappy like that, I like to hold my. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it somewhere. If it's just kind of my bastardization of what I've seen other people do. I like to hold my fist, and then when the mouth settles down, I open it up so the food's kind of right there. So look, see how easy? Look, good girl. See, Malady, it's got to relax. Oh, I missed, missed my minute. There she's licking. I can open up and get it to her if it doesn't stick to my fingers and fall on the ground. Right? But look at this. Now, is it because now we've walked the whole block? Maybe. Would I have needed to go to this if I would have done a few direction changes to start? Probably not, because she's also not practiced pulling with me, right? So even when she comes, I walk her on her collar. I just do a couple of direction changes, and she's into me, right? So now we got a new area. Huh? Nice and easy. That's easy, right? So So that's what I did with Ginger's mom. That's what I said. Look, if you're not gonna do, sometimes the tool needs to be because people are lazy, but lazy. Um, but the people that say you shouldn't do that, like Zach George's idiot ass, he said that's not fair. Blah, blah, blah. He thinks that this is hurting the dog because he's an idiot. Okay, look, it's no big deal, right? It's because people like that think only in extremes, right? They think that there's a picture that surfaces every so often from somebody who tethered their dog to a tree on a prong collar. The dog tried to chase a squirrel, and boom, there's punctures. That has never happened in the hands of a trainer, okay? And that probably hasn't happened in the hands of most responsible dog owners, or probably any responsible dog owner that uses a prong collar. It happens with irresponsible a-holes, right? And they're going to be that way whether they have a prong collar or not. So, right, so you can just let the pressure happen, good. Or you can correct, right? You let the pressure happen, you got to stop walking. If the pressure happens and you keep walking, you're rewarding that pressure, right? Same way as if it's just the collar. Ain't a big deal. As a matter of fact, this is actually safer for your dog's neck than a regular collar or even a slip lead, right? And the slip lead works by constriction too, but it still applies pressure. This kind of goes, this is a bunch of, right? So look, you don't want her doing that while you're walking? I mean, we're in the grass, so that's kind of not fair. Good girl, right? Why wouldn't you want that nice walk? So where I was going is, yeah, sometimes it's somebody being lazy, like Jim's mom didn't put in a lot of the work, right? She's not going to. So what's wrong with sticking a $40 collar that doesn't hurt the dog, and the dog actually, more often than not, especially these high drive dogs, it actually helps him stay focused on the person. Why wouldn't you use it? It does not hurt the dog, like the left wing lunatics say. I call them left wing lunatics because they're nut jobs. Licking, open up. Right? So if she's snappy, I keep it closed. When she licks, I open up. So let's see. So now, here, did I say enough on this? Did I start going off? But anyways, this is a $40 collar, or you can pay somebody, you know, 6 sessions of $200 to tell you to throw food all over the place that it might not even work. When these dogs have already had food work, right? Do I need to use this? No, not necessarily, but sometimes the people do. We want to keep dogs in homes, right? What's wrong with a tool that's going to do that? That's what I say. Are you ready to go be free? You ready to be free? Anyways, that's enough of this, right? Yeah, hey, sweet girls. It's my sweet girls. Ha ha ha! You ready to work? Huh? You ready to work and play? You ready to work and play? Oh my God, that collar has shut you down so bad. You just hate me for using that and doing those corrections? Holy moly. Alright, anyways, we're out of here. Enough of that bullshit.